Hi, I'm Brian. Well, it's about 5:30 in the afternoon and we are completely finished prepping this wall. This was the last section that we had to do. It's 90 degrees and it's 90 inside the trailer and 90 outside the trailer. And look at it, all the little moths. Anyway, we're done for the day and we got a sprayer thing so we can spray some clay slip on here, and then once we spray it with a clay slip, then the actual first coat of plaster. It's a lot of prep, but hopefully this wall will be done and protected from the rains. Hopefully. Alright, this is our first try at the whatever it's called, the sprayer, but it's very windy, so we'll see what happens. Will it spray? Well, it looks like it's spraying something. What? Did you see that look? I think maybe it's using a lot. I don't know. Is that it? Half a gallon gone?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's got potential.
Yeah, it looks good. So around the windows, Brian has put this tape stuff. I think it's called flashing, but I'm not exactly sure. Anyway, this is he put house wrap around this wood to protect it, and then this is called hardware cloth. And then we just plastered right up to that and filled in that crack, which used to look like this. So first we fill in those gaps with straw, then it gets a full plaster. Then the clay slip spray, which is this. Then and you always have to go back and wet it a little bit. We have a little sprayer in there that we wet it with. Then you slap on the plaster. So hopefully we can get all this finished today. I will now attempt to tell you the perfect plaster recipe. So we have this cereal or whatever Tupperware container. So I fill that up 3 times up to here, dumped, so it takes 3 of those, and I put those into this bucket. And I put that in first. This is the amount of straw we used. 1 5-gallon bucket to the top. So I'm going to put my water in first and then the straw. But not all the water. You want to leave about a little bit in the bucket, because when you mix it all up, you're going to need a little bit at the end. Okay, now Brian's here. Looking handsome in his new pants.
I love these pants.
I love those pants.
All right.
So he mixed that. Where are you going?
Well,
No, it's right here.
I was gonna get my glasses, but I don't think I need
Oh.
them for this.
Nah. You don't
Need
need
it
them
for
yet.
spreading it.
Yeah, you need them for. Cause then you might splatter in your eyeballs.
Actually, I do want my glasses.
All right.
One.
So this is the clay dirt pile, and so he fills it up, the cereal container or Tupperware, whatever you want to call it. Fills it up to where the handle ends, or is that where the handle ends?
Yeah.
So you start off with 2 of those at first, right?
Half the clay, 2. Yeah.
Half the clay, and then
Just to.
which is 2.
It makes mixing easier if you don't do it all at once.
It's 4 total, but then only 2 of the sand. But he mixes it up after each one. So is this like a 2-gallon Tupperware?
That thing?
Yeah.
Whew, I'm not even sure where it's at.
Oh well. Go ahead. This is May? Is this the last day of May? Memorial Day. It's Memorial Day.
What is today? 28th, 29th? Something? We still got.
No, this is the 30th, I think. Oh well. It's either May 29th or 30th, but I think, oh no, it's like 31st.
No, I don't.
Because I think it was 2 days ago that I said, in 1 month it's my birthday, June 29th. Remember?
Huh. I don't know.
And that was 2 days ago. Might have been yesterday, but I'm not sure. Anyway. So he's taken it after each application. He is mixing. Show him your technique with the hoe there.
Well, the way the wheelbarrow works, the water kind of sits down in the front. So basically, I just try and pull water and almost fold this over to get each. Just keep folding it over to get stuff wet.
Yeah. So with
Did you mention how we only put in a portion of the water, not all of it?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, because this is gonna dry up, and it'll be almost impossible to mix.
That bucket over there has the rest of the water.
Until I add extra. I mean, it's in the measurement of water. It's just we don't add it all at once. It's not really extra water. We just hold something back so that we can add it later.
And
Okay,
here come the bugs.
Sand.
So now he's doing 2 of sand. And this is our sand pile, which just regular old sand from the wash. The wash has great sand. It's washed sand. Yeah. So there's one.
You got washed.
Again, it's not completely full. He only goes up to where the handle. Show me the mark where the handle is. Yeah, right there. Okay. And then you have, so there are going to be 2 more clays coming, right?
Yep.
But you mix this in first.
By the time I finish mixing the sand, it starts to dry up pretty good. So when I add more clay, I'm going to add more water too. This will dry it up pretty good.
And Brian has been mixing it, and he's like, oh my gosh, you're going to be 48 in a couple of days.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's not a cookie. That is an abomination.
I was just talking about, this reminds me of the cookies. They're called haystack cookies. They're like shredded wheat and chocolate or something. And Brian said, what'd you say?
You lost me at shredded wheat. That is not a cookie. That's an abomination.
Your face? Your face is an abomination.
All right, so
I love your face. Okay.
so it's still
Now 2 more
damp.
of clay. Yeah. He's
So
got
this
it
is
on.
after I added the sand. It's still damp, but there's no like extra water laying around in there.
Right.
So when I add this, I'm gonna add 2 more of these, which is the rest of the soil.
Ooh, you get a whole lot of clay dust out of there.
This is going to be very dry now.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna use some of the water we held back.
Dry as the Arizona desert clay. Oh wait, it is. Of course, it's coming right to me. Okay. Now he's gonna add the water, the rest of the water.
Well, not even.
Oh, not even. Okay, so you just moisten it.
Yeah. We haven't even been
Moisten it.
using all of the water each time, but we've been coming close. But
So-
each batch is a little different.
So
and
say what you said to me earlier about. I said there's really no perfect recipe.
No, you-
but this
you
is.
said.
I said
you said there was, and I
No.
said there wasn't.
right. I said this is our perfect.
Yeah, the
recipe.
thing is, we can't tell everybody this is exactly the recipe you should use because our soil has a certain clay content or whatever. Yours may have something else. So we can't tell you this is the perfect recipe for you. Everyone has to modify slightly their own based on their ingredients.
Right.
That's just
So-
the way it is.
He pulls it and then pushes it. But it is pretty dry, so he is probably going to add the rest of the
I'm gonna add a little
water
more, yeah.
soon.
It should slide around pretty nicely once it
Didn't
has
we?
the right...
Well, it was super windy yesterday, so we even added. We had to, at the end we had to add a tiny bit more
Yeah,
water
what you can
because
do
it got
is-
dried up.
The little water you have left in the bucket after you mix this up, you can just keep it around, and if it takes you more than a few minutes to slap it on the wall, then you might end up adding a little bit more of this.
Yeah, you
'Cause
don't
it'll
want it
dry
to
out
be.
just in a few minutes.
You don't want it to be too soupy, but you don't want it to be dry either, or it won't stick right. Right? Stick right. And we have found that.
See how it
Even-
moves? I mean, this is,
Yeah.
you can tell by the way it moves, the way it pushes when it's a good consistency.
Right.
Now I'm really just trying to make sure that I've worked into all the areas because there can be like hidden dry clumps in here.
Oh, yep.
So you want to break everything up and make sure everything got wet.
That's why he's mixing it and not me, because it's actually a lot of work. No pressure. Ooh, it looks nice. Like that's going on nice. It's so nice.
See how well that sticks? Mm-hmm. That's good.
It's going on good. So this right here is where the wood was, and where we covered it with house wrap and hardware cloth. So that's covering over it real nice. And then that excess, he just takes it and kind of mixes it back in. Smearing on nicely. And then, so here's what we did yesterday. And then this is under the window over here. This is the bedroom window, and this is also covered with house wrap and hardware cloth. It is a lot of work, but it's also really fun. It's really cool that we're using, this is dirt from where we live, and this is what we're making our house from. So it's pretty cool. And it's going to be really, really nice and warm inside. Okay, so that's about it. You have anything else to add?
I just scrape a couple of big sections out.
Oh, I didn't see you put it against the wheel, or how you put it against the wheelbarrow.
You just tip it as much as you can. Put the wheelbarrow right up against the base of the thing, and this is as far as it tips.
Yokie doke. I haven't told Brian yet, but I forgot the straw. It turned out fine, even though I did it in the wrong order. We made some great progress today. I think we did a total of 6 batches. Is that right, Brian? 6 batches?
I don't know.
Yes, he did 3 and I did 3, so oh great. I might just have to make all of this silent because of
I think I only did 2.
Music. Oh, all right. Well, 5 then. Hey everybody, thanks for watching.
If you liked what you saw, please hit that thumbs up button and consider subscribing or sharing with a friend. And click the bell notification so you never miss any of our videos.
We really appreciate every view and comment. And if you're looking for other ways to support us, please check out the links in the description box.
See you in the next video.